Hey guys, found a different kind of blank, ordered some of them. It's got a bill like a wake bait, got a fin on the back. When you're all done, you put a propeller on it, so it'll be a surface bait. I saw a pattern, Strike King has it, called Sunrise Shad. Kind of like that, so that's what we'll do. Stick with me. Alright, this should be a pretty simple pattern when it's all said and done here. So let's start out with our basic white. Try to make sure we get all of our colors to look properly by putting that white base on. There you go, that ought to do it. Okay, for this lure we're going to be using all pearlized colors. So for the belly, where we'll start with the Createx Pearlized Pearl Lime. So we'll put a lime belly on it. Run it up about halfway up the side. And that's all it takes. Pearlized lime up to about the halfway part. Clean that out. We'll start on the top. For the back, we're going to come back with Createx Pearlized, the Pearl Magenta. So we'll use the Pearl Magenta next. Going to come right down the back and let it bleed down the side. We're going to let it come down a ways because we're going to come back with a little bit of black on top. So I want to make sure I got plenty of that magenta coming through. So we'll just overlap over the top of that lime. There we go. Got enough lime belly down there. Alright. Got a spot. I'm going to have to leave it, and the reason I'm going to have to leave it is I didn't bother to dry the pearl. If I'd have dried that pearl, got it all completely dried, I could have touched that spot without hurting the pearl. But I didn't dry it, so we're going to leave it. Alright, that's good for that. Now, I am going to dry everything before I come back and do the black. I want to put a little black down the back. I want to put a little black around the face, so I do want to dry that before I put the black on it. Alright, we got our lime, we have our magenta. Like I said, we're going to have to live with the spot, but hey, I'm painting them for my own use, so I'm not too concerned about a spot. If I was selling these things, I'd have to get a little picky about that. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I want a little black right down the back. I'm going to go Createx Pearlized. I'm going with the Pearl Black. I'm going to keep this real tight right down the back. I want to make sure I keep plenty of the magenta out. But I am going to go a little bit more around the face here. I want those eyes to stand out a little better, and they'll stand out better with the black. About lost my heat gun here. Hang on just a second. Sorry about that. Had my heat gun sitting too close to the edge. Alright, now we got on the back. Now, this one's a little different. It's got a fin on the back. So we're going to have to make sure we get the fin, but I don't really want to get it here. So you're going to have to be a little pinpoint here. Just barely get down there till you get it on. There we go. Same way here. Shoot it beyond and then let it get to the fin. There we go. Alright, we got that. Now I want to shoot a little more around the face though. Alright, got a little more paint loaded. I'm kind of angling it this way so any bleed goes past it and not onto the lure itself. So we do need to get that nose. There we go. There we go. That has what I want. Just enough on the head. I got to that first gill mark. Same on this side. And as simple as it was, that's going to have us. We're going to stick it right there. Now we'll dry that good, eyes, top coat, and after that's all done, then we'll get the propeller on, and I'll show you all of that. Hang on, I forgot something. This is supposed to be a shad, isn't it? So, got a couple drops of paint on my paper plate. I got a Q-tip. We're going to kind of go right in here with it. Just put a little paint on that Q-tip. And we'll just touch it right about there. There we go. Straight on the other side. I'm going to get down so I get in the same spot. And there we go. Now I'm ready to put eyes in the top coat. Well, there it is, the Sunrise Shad with propeller. Now I thought I was going to save time when I put the propeller on. I thought, hey, why not just put the split ring on that back hook, then close it up. But that didn't work. You had to put the propeller on, get that complete, close that back eye up, then go ahead and put on your split ring. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. Subscribe to the channel if you would. Hope to see you again real soon.